Gordon's and Tonic, made for films.
It all began with, I was watching the adult Eurovision and I saw Lordi, the Finnish heavy metal like latex monster band, and I was just like, wow, this would be a great subject for a feature doc. And then as I was researching that, I found the junior one and I was like, why has nobody done this?
Hello, I'm Lina Joy from Lithuania.
Hello, we are Arabic from Armenia.
Hi, we are Lisa, Amy and Shelly from the Netherlands.
Hi, my name is Nevena. I come from Serbia and I hope that you like my song, Piši mi.
Try to look cheerful.
There were lots of characters sort of on the periphery that were brilliant value. The Ukrainian girl who's got this little Miss Sunshine moment of just ripping her costume off. Belarus was this mini James Bond villain or something.
Hello friends, I'm Alexei from Belarus.
And then when I saw Dalton sisters who looked like little triplets from Belgium on these weird wheelie skates, I was like, they're gonna win the whole thing. Still don't know why they didn't. So the four main characters in the film, the four kids that we focus on are, we've got Yorgos from Cyprus. He loves singing and dancing, but being a kind of Cypriot boy, he was teased that he loved that instead of football, so he was kind of called gay and bullied at school. He's got a little sister called Eliana who's just like the cutest thing I've ever met.
I felt very proud. My brother is like doing a very big thing for Cyprus. Made me cry. I've never felt so happy in my life. I've never had that feeling. It's like it was the first time I had that big feeling of happiness in me.
I've never felt that big feeling of happiness in me, and it was just, she was so earnest and so serious, and I just looked at her mum and we were both like wiping away a little tear. Well, Marina, she's 14, she's from Bulgaria. As we were filming, her mum and dad were in the middle of going through a divorce with the situation of her dad leaving. There's quite a few kind of tender moments with her.
Mike! Jack!
What's your favourite thing about the drum? Lauren's from Belgium. I think he was 15 at the time, and he's just like your archetypal adolescent. His sort of legs are too long, his arms are too long. He's got all of that adolescent awkwardness, and he's just randy. His hormones are just on fire. Every girl that walks past, he checks out. And, you know, we'll be doing an interview, and he'll like start in the middle of the interview just, you know, following with his eyes the girl that walks past. He's the most visually funny, I think, and one of the more Spinal Tap characters.
Okay.
Meeting Mariam, I mean, when we first went to her house, it was kind of shocking because you kind of saw this little girl in this bright red jacket, and then where she lives, it is a crumbling Soviet bloc. She's the underdog of the underdog, and I know that she's the one that it means most to. I kind of was really rooting for her.
You've always had a hard time finding your place in this world, haven't you? never knowing your true worth. You can settle for less in ordinary life. Or do you feel like you were meant for something better? Something special?
It's got more action than other Star Trek films.
And I think another main difference is that, perhaps in past Star Trek films catered pretty much purely for Trekkies. This Star Trek film is for everybody.
You will always be a child of two worlds and fully capable of deciding your own destiny. The question you face is, which path will you choose?
Are you afraid or aren't you? I will not allow you to lecture me. Then why don't you stop me?
It's very true to the architecture of the original. I remember when I first went to the Paramount lot and was taken around and shown all of the props and the phases and the designs, just thinking this is a superb job that they've done in managing to capture that feeling of the 60s in the future, and it still seemed kind of credible.
Hi, I'd like a Clabnian fire tea and
Gotta try the slusho, it's good.
the slusho mix, thank you.
If you don't tell me your name, I'm gonna have to make one up.
It's Uhura.
Uhura? No way. That's the name I was gonna make up for you. Uhura what?
Just Uhura.
They don't have last names in your world?
Uhura is my last name.
Well, they don't have first names in your world?
This isn't the Dark Knight, this isn't getting back to the gritty nature of old poor Batman. He's had a hard life. This is like, I love Batman, by the way. But this is Star Trek in its original terms, and comedy was a part of that.
I like this ship. It's exciting. Buckle up. The wait is over.
I need to have a word with you about Cherie.
Doesn't wake until the middle of the afternoon. That child will be the death of me. The death of me.
He pays no attention to me anymore, but I'm sure he'll listen to anything you have to say.
Cherie, you don't look at all well.
You're quite right, Leia. He's a bag of bones. I feel fine.
You're a bad color, distinctly green about the gills.
Leia has actually had a maternal relationship with Cherie for all of their lives up until this point. And I think seeing him as an object of desire really sort of takes her by surprise. It's really a coming-of-age story for both of these people. We find them and they're both unwilling to close a chapter they've really outgrown.
You think you can go on drifting back and forth between Edme and me? Is that what you have in mind? She's not going to put up with it forever, you know. Don't forget, she's Mari Lore's daughter. The poison's bound to come out somehow or another. She may
Stop
be...
it, Noon! I can't allow you to ruin my idea of you.
What?
Talking like that, you sound like my mother!
I was so excited to hear from him, and I hadn't heard from him in a long time, and I have such fond memories of working with him. He hasn't changed a bit, he is diabolically clever, really, and he walks around the set pretending to be confused about everything and looking like Detective Columbo, and it actually took me spending a little more time with him on this one to sort of begin to see that, there's just nothing confused about him ever.
I'm probably making a fool of myself, but then again, why not? Life is short. Take yourself off and don't let me see you again.
Never.
Never.
Don't you have any more colorful details for us? I can't think what you mean.
Jeg ønsker deg en strålende pensjonisttilværelse. Du var kanskje skihopper, du òg?
Nei, turte ikke. Det er skuffetrening. Nei, jeg ringer ikke fra Horten. Jeg heter Hortensen.
tattoos. Look at you. A little double act, aren't you?
Hey, what's happened?
Yo, Mick and Simon, he just come at me at work.
A man at the club did it.
No, it ain't what you think. I mean, we only popped in for one.
I still can't trust you, can I? I can't trust you for a second.
We went in there long. I mean, the kids were playing
Was
around.
she there? Was Daddy with the lady?
I've told you. I don't want my babies round her.
We don't want to have this conversation now in front of the kids.
Inside, please, now.
You can't stop me saying
You
that.
know I can.
How long do you want to keep punishing me for?
Inside, please, now! Everyone knew but me, laughing behind my back. You swore on their lives, and all the time, you out there, catching diseases.
Oh, come on, Angela. No,
Leave
don't
us
stop.
alone!
Come on, mate. Angela, leave it out.
Hard rock.
Hard rock.
You like hard rock?
Deep Purple.
Deep Purple. Deep Purple.
Pink Floyd. Pure Hip.
What?
Sweet. Led Zeppelin.
Gordon's and Tonic, made for films.